And welcome back to the channel, where once again we will be delving back into self-indulgence. I managed to get access to my old Facebook account, so we are going to have a look and see what I looked like back in 2010. Photos I haven't shown ever because they've been lost to time. This video is sponsored by no one. I'm not selling anything, so let's just get right into it. Ah, yes, here we are. Me on the far left, this was 21st of February 2010. At least that's when this was uploaded. And I believe this was the last photo I had in Wales before I moved over here to Northern Ireland. I don't remember it. I think I got really drunk. That is a very unflattering photo of me from 2009. Black and green dreadlocks, white out, contact lenses, little glove things, a choker. Yeah, 15th of April, 2009. God damn, that is such an unflattering angle. I'm wearing the hat because the top of my head hadn't been done yet, because it literally took hours to put all those dreadlocks in. Here's another photo of me, probably from that same party I was at before I flew over to Northern Ireland with a split dye. It's meant to be pink, but it's red. I don't know why it's red. Yeah, look at that. I've been doing split dye since at least 2009. This is 2010, but I did it back in 2009. Here's a photo of me not long after I moved to Northern Ireland. This is 2010, July 2010. Again, split dye. Kaya wanted me to remove her from these photos, so that's why only I am visible. This was from Gay Pride 2010. I think this was just after we finished, like, the march, or the march, right? Is that what you call it? Going through my Miyavi phase here with my stupid little hat and the glasses and the pose that I still do, and I still have my hair like that. Okay, I guess I never really grew out of the Miyavi thing. Oh man, I missed that hoodie thing. I used to really be into like effeminate stuff, like femme stuff, like leopard print and pink and all that kind of stuff. Closer look at the Miyavi thing that I was doing at the time. I want to get my hair back to that length. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my hair back to that length, but like, I'm just struggling to keep it growing out. I don't remember that jacket. That like zip up jacket thing I'm wearing, don't recognize it. But I do know the top that I'm wearing underneath it, and I loved that top. I had it for a long time, and then I lost it not long after this photo was taken, and I was mad about it. I was really upset because I loved that top. Some photos of me and Kaya at the zoo. This is 13th of September 2010. This is Belfast Zoo. I actually remember having a really good time. Those demonia stacks that you see me wearing right there are, they're a size 9. I am a size 11 in UK sizes. So like a size 11 in UK is a size 12 in the US. So I had to crunch my feet up to get them to fit into these demonia stacks because I didn't have any of my own. So this was a super fun shoot. I think I put those dreadlocks on my hair that morning, or I think Kaya did. And I actually really loved my hair. I really loved my hair like that. In fact, I remember we got back from this shoot because that was like an abandoned plot of land, which has like a really fancy hotel on it now. And that hoodie is an old Cyberdog hoodie. Can't get that anymore as far as I know. But I actually remember going back to Kaya's dad's house, and he opened the door because we wanted to come in. And even he was like, oh, nice hair, Jake. And I was like, thanks, man. Oh, man. When was this? 12th of March, 2011. In my Devil Driver t-shirt. Oh, I missed that thing, man. With the crazy eyebrows and stuff. And my eyebrow piercing. God, I missed that shit. Eyebrow piercings are great and they look super cool, but like doing makeup around it is like, it's such a pain in the ass. And like washing your face and like snagging it and stuff. Absolutely hate it. But man, look at those eyebrows. God, that was in a Japanese restaurant called Sakura. It's on the Botanic Avenue in Belfast. And that was back when I was flat broke. But we managed to save enough money in order to go and get some sushi from this place. And it was super nice. I might actually go back. I might do that. That's mainly hair extensions. Man, I miss putting effort into the way that I look. I used to like do it every day, like for casual. I'd like wake up and put on the makeup and like go to the shops and like do stuff in the day. That was the awesome leopard print hair that I got done in order to go see the Miyavi show in London back in 2011. Kaya did a sick ass job on that. Man, look at the eyebrow piercing, and the bridge piercing was still in there. There's another view of it from the back. Very J-Rock. That's a shot of me when I used to wear crop tops, which I might go back to doing. I might do that again, because they're sexy on boys. Oh, I miss my hair looking like that, man. I need to grow this out. I need to grow this out. It's kind of close to that, but I did wear extensions in the front part for a while. Yeah, man, look at my hair. That was so sick. Oh, those super thin eyebrows. When was that? 4th of December 2010 this was. Again, split dye hair. This is me looking goth AF, just holding a little Yorkie, who was unfortunately no longer with us. That trench coat that I'm wearing, that jacket, was from the original Punk Rave before they had their own website. So that was back when Punk Rave was just like a little eBay store, and they were crazy cheap. Super, super cheap. Like you can get I think that jacket was like 20 quid, 30 quid. It's the only reason why I had it, because it was like so cheap. Back then you had to like really search for this kind of stuff. You couldn't just find it in the like on websites or anything. So this was taken in the woodland that was next to my old house when I used to live in Wales. So there's the old demonic head case top, which is no longer wearable. Like I think it just fell apart. When is this? Yeah, 4th of December 2010. There's my first ever pair of New Rocks there as well. Those things fell apart. Like the sole like split in half, like around where the toes are, like the ball of the feet. They just split in half. And I kept trying to glue them back together. And then, like, they'd obviously wrench apart again. A vain creature even back then. Oh my god, the chain thing, like the wallet chain and the studded belt, like, god, I just wanted to be Kyo from Deer and Grey, because that's what he looked like at the time. More woodland shots. I think we took 2 outfits down. Oh, no, I was just taking the jacket on and off. That's what I was doing. Just leaning on a tree in the woods, as goths do. I don't even know what lenses those are. Oh, I think I may have just photoshopped my... I think I may have just photoshopped my eyes brighter. But that was the chain. In a previous video, in a very old video, I mentioned that chain around my neck had been on my neck for like 2 years. Because it was closed shut with a pair of pliers. So there's no like link or connector. It's literally, I got a pair of pliers, opened the chain, put it around my neck, and then closed it with the pliers. So you couldn't actually take it off. And the first job I got over in Northern Ireland, they made me go home and take it off. And then I lost it, and it drove me insane. But again, with the super thin eyebrows, yeah, this is the same day. 4th of December 2010. J-Rock goth in a tree. Man, that jacket was cool. I gave it to my sister, but that jacket was so cool. I think you can still get it. I think every goth has done a photo shoot down the woods, right? Or in a tree. Goth in a tree. This is a photo shoot that we did... Photo shoot at this weird castle ruins thing, because like for some reason in Wales there's castle ruins everywhere, like everywhere, and a lot of them are still in like pretty decent condition, but there was this like this huge castle ruin in the middle of the countryside, in the middle of the like this forested area, and no one seemed to know where this was. It wasn't like a landmark or anything, it was just there. So I just went there wearing my, I don't even know where those were from. Those trousers were from Australia. They were the only website I could find them from. Wearing my Neo Black Tokyo Samurai t-shirt or something. It was Miyavi's old tour. So it's like his 2008, 2009 tour, I think it was. And I love that t-shirt, man. I used to wear it all the time, and now I don't know where it is. It just vanished. Again with the rip tights, the split dye, the super baggy Trip pants. We didn't have Trip in the UK. We had other brands. Trip NYC is an American brand. We did not have them here. But we had Criminal Damage, Poison Industries, that kind of stuff. Topless, nearly completely tattoo-less me sitting in a satin bed. Jeez. Making brownies or muffins or something in the kitchen. Looking like a snack. Oh, so this is another photo from that other photo set. Yeah, 4th of December. So a lot of these were from early 2010 and late 2009 and uploaded around here. Because I actually had another Facebook account before this one that I also deleted. Because I was one of those cringy idiots who just like kept making social media, getting annoyed, deleting it all to make a big statement, and then coming back. So I'm gonna give you a word of advice to save you being cringy in the future. If you're gonna make the big statement, if you're gonna make a big like, look at me deleting social media, commit to it. Delete it and don't come back. I was a kid, you know, 2010, 19, and social media was changing a lot. Like Facebook had not been out that long, or at least hadn't been popular for that long, and I just didn't know how to interact correctly with people through social media, so I'd always get pissed off and just delete my social media and just be like, I'm leaving social media, like some cringy edgelord. Here's me mowing the grass. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be a good photo, but there it is. That's me taking that photo. So androgynous. Look at that. Man, the dreads look so good. And I made those. I made those dreadlocks. Yeah, there were, you know, the Kanekalon hair that you can buy. I made those dreadlocks. And I'm super proud that I made them. And I can probably still make them. But you can't really wear them anymore because, like, performative white American girls have taken this stance with them now that you can't wear them because then they get all self-righteous on your ass. But like here in Europe, no one really gives a shit. But we all have to live our lives by American standards now. So this was taken in a bar called Filthy McNasty's, which whenever I first moved over to Northern Ireland, it was brand new and they didn't even have the beer garden yet. It had just opened. And it didn't really have a demographic, like they didn't know who they were appealing to. But I do know that, but they had like a decent aesthetic and it was called Filthy McNasty's. So I went in there and we all went in there assuming it was going to be some sort of like rocker bar. But now it's just like this normie student hangout, which is kind of upsetting because it could have been really cool. So this was a photo in the airport just before we flew out to London to go see Miyavi. And you can see here that I'm crazy thin, super, super thin. This was like literally the lightest I've ever been. I think it was like 134 pounds, which is very, very light for me. I'm a very dense guy. I weigh a lot more than you think. So for me to get down to 135 pounds, 134 pounds, I was super, super thin. So here we go. Here's a photo of me wearing a skirt and leopard print tights and a big pretty pink bow in my hair with pink eyebrows and all of that good stuff. With pink dreadlocks. Again, these are dreadlocks that I made. But yeah, there's me, just super androgynous. I think that was Cornucopia. I think that was the Goth nightclub that I used to go to. I think we went every week. Like, we used to go a lot, and then we just sort of stopped going because we ran out of money because it was just too expensive to keep going. But I missed that top. That top was so nice. Again, that was from Punk Rave. That was back when Punk Rave was still on eBay. I don't know if they still do it, but I love that top, and then I got too big for it. In fact, not even chunky. I just went to the gym, and I put on like a lot of like muscle mass, and I just didn't fit any of this stuff anymore. But this is how I love to dress, and you know, even still, I'd like to dress like this. I like being androgynous. This is another night out at Cornucopia, which was the goth club here in Northern Ireland. I don't know if it's still going. Fake lashes and the pink eyeshadow, and people are gonna be like, oh wow, you must have been a massive Jeffree Star fan. No. I had no idea who Jeffree Star was for years. No idea. I was literally doing this because I just came up with it. You can call me a liar if you want, but I absolutely had no idea who Jeffree Star was. Never heard of him. Until years after this. I was literally just doing this because this is what I wanted to do. Like, I just thought of it. God, look how narrow I was. And I was wearing a Vampire Freaks t-shirt. Sick. This was Kaya's 18th birthday, I think. Oh, I missed that belt, man. I had like this huge, chunky, studded belt, and I used to love it. And I could barely get it through like any of my trousers. Well, that was a fun little trip down memory lane. I do have another Facebook account, but that one's 100% gone. No idea. No idea how I'm gonna get hold of that one. I don't even remember the email address I used to log into it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this self-indulgence. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.